If you want to keep using heroin, that's your business. If you want to stop using heroin, that's our business. Heroin Anonymous, Western New York. For more information, please visit our website at www.heroinanonymous585.org or call our 24-hour hotline to speak to a sober heroin addict at 585-348-8129.
Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's show of Rocn Recovery. Today I have a very special guest on the show, Tony Allen, and we'll be right back with you. Hi everybody, and thanks for watching this week. I'm Carol Michelle, and I am here with my friend Tony A, and we're going to be talking about his journey into recovery. So, Tony, tell me, how long have you been in recovery?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I'm grateful.
How do you do it? How do you stay in recovery, Tony?
Well, I stay in recovery one day at a time. I stay in recovery because I believe in the program. I know it works. I'm 2 years into the recovery process, and but I've been around this program for a little bit of time, so it's like, I guess for a better choice of words, I know the program works, and it's became a way of life for me. So, you know, I just do it one day at a time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I happen to know a little bit about your program because I'm a member of that 12-step program myself.
Yes, yes.
And I credit it with saving my life.
Right.
Right. So recovery's awesome. We know that. Where did your journey start, and why are you in recovery?
Well, my journey started in, actually it started in 1987. Of course, that my first experience with recovery, I wasn't ready. Didn't really surrender to the program. I went through a treatment facility. I met a guy. I asked him to be my sponsor. That lasted about 60 days or so. And of course, you know, I went back out. I didn't take recovery seriously. I was very young at the time, and I guess I just wasn't ready to surrender. However, you know, I came back into this process in 1989. That journey took me 10 years into the process. Of course, I took the program seriously. I moved to a little town called Utica, New York. That's where my recovery process began. I still had that same sponsor that I met in 1987. And, you know, he inspired me. He showed me about the steps and the traditions, and, you know, and also the history of this program. And I was intrigued about, you know, the history of the program, you know, and how that birthed me to have an opportunity to be here today because someone else cared enough that we do recover.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So along the way, you said that, I mean, when you first were introduced to recovery, it wasn't a straight shot for you. There were times when you relapsed or you fell short of what your expectations were for your program, right?
Right.
So I think that's important to say because there's a lot of people out there that say, you know what, I have a loved one and they relapsed. They started doing whatever again. And we need to let them know that there's hope. And just because you fall back to those old behaviors doesn't mean that you can't get through it and achieve long-term sustained recovery.
Right. That's exactly true. It's like once you get a taste of this new way of life, it's very difficult to return to that old lifestyle and that old horrors of addiction. You know, it's very difficult because once you know better, you do better. And for me, it's like, when I did relapse and go back to the process, it was like, it was very painful because I know that the program worked, I just couldn't get back, but I did get back. And I'm grateful I did because this way of life is way much better than that way of life.
Yeah. Amazing what we can accomplish when we're with like-minded people.
Right.
Right? We put our heads together. We can be tenacious.
No,
we know
yeah.
how to get stuff done.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah.
That's
My sponsor used to tell me an addict is a genius moving in the wrong direction.
And you know what? I think he's absolutely correct about that.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
If you want to keep using heroin, that's your business. If you want to stop using heroin, that's our business. Heroin Anonymous, Western New York. For more information, please visit our website at www.heroinanonymous585.org or call our 24-hour hotline to speak to a sober heroin addict at 585-348-8129.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Rocn Recovery. I'm here with my friend Tony, and we've been talking about his recovery journey. And you were sharing with us that helping others has been a big part of your recovery. Right? And I happen to know that you're the founding member of JK's Clubhouse.
Right.
Which is located at 546 West Main Street in Rochester, right?
Correct.
What is it about? What are you doing over there, Tony?
Well, it's a place where we come and we gather for people in recovery. We have clean fun. It's a place of socializing. We offer different things to do there. Just a place where we can all come together and unite for the cause of recovery and have fun. It has a lot of different departments there. But I think the most important thing about it is people come there and they enjoy being there. Place where we can go and don't have to worry about, the chaos that goes in other places. We have good, clean fun.
I love that. It's important that we have recovery resources available for people in long-term recovery. We want to have fun too. Right? So let me ask you, why did you start this? You're the founding member. Why now? Why did you see a need to put JK's Clubhouse into operation?
Wow, and when you ask me that question, it kind of brings tears to my eye because it's like my predecessors, they did some things in the past that we have conventions now, and I always admired their tenacity and their dreams and the visions of being able to offer something to recovering people, like places to go and celebrate and rejoice collectively together. So because I've had people in my past that cared enough about the people coming into recovery, the newer members, it was a passion of mine. So I wanted to have something other than just a celebration and a convention. I wanted something that would be year round, where we all come together and just have fun collectively.
That's awesome. And I know that when I first got into recovery, it was really hard for me to picture what my life could possibly look like, because everything that I knew revolved around getting, using, getting more, hiding, manipulating, and like a life outside of that seemed so foreign, And like to be able to envision like what are other recovering people doing, That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I think I can give credit to the steps and the traditions in that aspect, because the steps teach me how to be selfless and be more compassionate and concerned about others. The traditions allow me to also allow that to be my first choice. My primary purpose is to be able to give something back to something that was so freely given to me. So, it's like I have great compassion and great gratitude for the program that I'm a part of, because it teaches me how to interact with other people and do things without motives. Like you said, I don't do things for motives. I do things for the sake of, I'm grateful somebody showed me what's more important is giving is more important than receiving, because when I give, I do receive. Yeah,
that's, and that's why I would say my closest friends are people in recovery. because the heart and the concern for others is just amazing.
Yes.
That people have, because we know what it's like to be that outsider.
Right.
And what it meant when somebody reached out their hand to help us, right? Or encourage us in any way.
And that's what I mean by giving, right? It's like the vision of the clubhouse is to be able not only just do this in recovery, but also spread it abroad, like in the community I'm a part of. Being able to look outside of the circle that I'm a part of and look at how I can help other people and enlighten them that this way of life is much better than that way of life, and just give it a try. Just trying to inspire people to come into recovery. That's the bigger picture of it all. Just being able to offer a place where they can come in, feel some empathy, somebody cares about them, somebody's showing them some love. Because I know one of the reasons why I stayed in active addiction so long was because I always wanted to be accepted by other people, but to be accepted in a positive way now. But to come on in, you're welcome to utilize the facility, that we have fun here, so that you don't have to return back to what we call people, places, and things. We can introduce you to some new people, places, and things, or for a better choice of words, playgrounds, playmates, and playthings. Yeah.
It's brilliant. I love it. Yeah. And I hear the program, the 12-step program, when you're talking, like I hear that in the back of my head, and it's amazing how important that stuff becomes to us.
That's right.
Because it's not just like the rules and the regulations. We're living this stuff and we're feeling the results of it. And it's not money, property, prestige. It's that feeling of being a part of it and working towards something and helping people. Right.
And once again, the giving, it's to be able to give is more valuable than what I'm going to receive. It doesn't matter if there's nothing in return. There's no, for a better choice of words, there's no payoff for me. The payoff is to watch somebody come in and grow like a flower in the sun. It's like when the sun shines on a flower, it just opens up, and to watch a newer member come into this process and watch them open up. So we offer, a couple of, 12-step programs in the clubhouse so that they can come in and, we can show them a new way of life, because they don't have to live that way anymore. And just showing, because the world is showing them the ugly side, we want to show them compassion and love, and that's what I'm governed by, that love and compassion for mankind, not just in a recovery aspect, but in life aspect. Recovery's taught me all of that. I didn't always think this way. It was always about me. But today it's about we. What can we do collectively?
Awesome. Yeah. That is fantastic. I love listening to you. Okay, we're going to have to go to a break, but we're going to be right back.
If you want to keep using heroin, that's your business. If you want to stop using heroin, that's our business. Heroin Anonymous, Western New York. For more information, please visit our website at www.heroinanonymous585.org or call our 24-hour hotline to speak to a sober heroin addict at 585-348-8129.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for staying with us here on Rocn Recovery. We have been talking about JK's Clubhouse.
Yes.
And I know that when you first opened, there was something that happened, like right a couple doors down from you. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Very touching, too. Brings tears to my eyes. It's like, after 2 weeks after being there, about 2 doors down there, I got a gentleman overdosed in the hallway and he died. That really touched me. It touches me still to this day, and it's like, we offer Narcan training and things of that nature because we want to make a difference in that area. We want to make a difference in the community. So, it's like we don't want that to ever happen again. So we offer things to the community as far as inviting them in, just letting them know there's another way to live. If they ever see a situation like that occur again, just come in and let us know. We have people there at the clubhouse that has the Rocn training, so that way maybe we could save a life, because we don't want it to get to that point. So we offer them to come in and fellowship and socialize with us, so that never has to happen again.
Yeah, and it's amazing to me that there are many people in our community that still don't understand what Narcan is.
Right.
They don't have access to it. They think they can't get it.
Right.
But you're doing Narcan training at JK's Clubhouse every first Wednesday of the month.
Correct.
At 4:30 p.m.
Correct. That's correct.
Yeah, so somebody can come in, get a free kit. No money, doesn't cost a thing.
Doesn't cost a thing.
Yeah, somebody will teach you how to use it.
That's right.
And it's very simple, right?
It's very simple.
So we want to get this life-saving tool out into the community, which is, it's really saved a lot of lives.
Yes, it has. And it's a good tool. It's like, being able to do, what do they call it?
CPR?
CPR, right. Like when you know how to do CPR, you never know when you're going to need it, but it's good to know how to do it than to not know how to do it. So we have people come in that you may not never have to, and I pray you never have to do it, but at least you know how to do it, so in case someone's in a situation, you can help save that life, because the more people that knows, the stronger we become, and then fighting this horror of opiates and addiction in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people, I carry Narcan. I always have it.
Yeah.
And I always have my eyes open. I'm always listening. But it's really important that as a community we kind of bind together and we hold the same values of
Exactly.
just appreciating life.
Right.
Right. So what other things do you do at JK's Clubhouse? I happened to see, when I went there, okay, I happened to see this huge TV. It was huge, okay?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, we're football fans, so
Football?
yeah, we're football fans. We watch Monday night football, Thursday night football, Sunday night football, and we sit around, we pop popcorn, and the guys, and ladies, they come in and they sit around and they eat popcorn and watch the football game. Sometimes we offer dinners, that for sale if they want to. Like me, I'm a bachelor, so I don't get a chance to go home and honey's cook me dinner. I have to eat wherever I stop at. So I get a plate while I'm there, and I can eat, and I can continue laughing and enjoying the game and cheering my team on. So yeah, we offer those kind of things with that TV. Well, of course, we want to get into having like movie night, where we sit around and we watch, movies, new movies coming out, and pop popcorn and sit around and watch movies. That's just with the television set. We have a few other things we offer there as well.
I know you do, but I think it's really kind of cool that now this is a safe, sober place.
True.
Right? You're not going to go in there and there's going to be drunk people and none of that nonsense going on. No. This is a safe place where you can go, hang out with other people in recovery. Right? And enjoy the game.
Right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, there's no alcohol sold there. We don't. We make sure that when you come in, if you're not a part of a 12-step program, because I know a lot of people in this 12-step program, and I'll invite you in and I'll let you know the rules and regulations at the door. It's like we don't allow the drinking and the drugging. We don't allow soliciting or harassing people. As long as you conducting yourself in an appropriate manner, you're welcome. But if you under the influence, and I can't let you jeopardize other people, because majority of the people come here are people in recovery. Mm-hmm. Even though there's some people that come that are not in recovery, but they don't come under the influence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would imagine that people come in because they're kind of curious. What the heck are you guys laughing about in there?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we get people come in all the time. What are you guys doing in there? Well, come on in, we'll show you, You could become a member, you just fill out a form, and you could become a member. You have access to the different things we do here. We got pool tables, we got jukeboxes, we got Miss Pac-Man machines, We got a lot of things to entertain yourself. Sometimes we do spade tournaments, sometimes we do for pool tournaments, we got domino games, and just fun,
Yeah, It sounds so fun, and you had me at popcorn, okay? Because I love popcorn.
Fresh popcorn.
Fresh popcorn.
We got a popcorn popper, and we pop the popcorn. We put the butter on it, and I'm a big fan of it too.
You're speaking my language.
Yeah,
That's the good stuff.
yes.
Good. So now these events, is there a cover charge when somebody comes to the door?
Well, no, there's normally not a cover charge, but when we put on special events, sometimes we have, like, we recently had a live concert there. We had a local gentleman that plays the blues. He put on a concert for us. We're planning to have, like, stand-up comedy shows. We're going to have, like, a talent show or a fashion show or open mic night. You know, we do a lot of different things. We're taking suggestions from people. What would you like to see us do? You know, because we want everybody to be involved. It's not, I might have been the guy that founded the clubhouse, but I want everybody to be a part of the clubhouse. It's not my clubhouse, it's our clubhouse. Yes.
Oh, that's great. And I love that you're open to the community making suggestions of what they would like to see.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
because it's not everybody's cup of tea, right? Somebody likes dominoes, somebody else likes, I don't know, Yahtzee.
Right. Euchre and all kind of card games, you know. And that's one of our vision, you know, is just bridging the gap between the community and resources, bringing lives together, you know. That's our main vision. We want to invite the community and offer them different resources. We have a bulletin, a wall full of nothing but information. If you need to get into a detox, if you need to get into a halfway house, a treatment facility, if you need to fax, copy, or print something, we offer free faxing, free copying, or if you need someone to help you to write a resume, we have people that come visit the clubhouse that can help you do resumes. Want them to know that this is an outreach. Not only is it a clubhouse, but it's an outreach center as well. We want to reach out to the community and offer different services so that this way we bring, you know, building lives back, you know, and letting them people know, hey, we got some services. If you don't know, we got a way of getting it for you.
If you want to keep using heroin, that's your business. If you want to stop using heroin, that's our business. Heroin Anonymous, Western New York. For more information, please visit our website at www.heroinanonymous585.org or call our 24-hour hotline to speak to a sober heroin addict at 585-348-8129.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Rocn Recovery. So we're here, we're talking about JK's Clubhouse, which is at 546 West Main Street in Rochester.
The vision is, you know, being able to unite with other organizations and like everybody's got their niche and what they're trying to do to fight off this epidemic that we're dealing with. And JK Clubhouse wants to be able to just bring people together, and rather you're working on with parents against the overdoses, or if you're over here and you're in a detox, you know, just bringing all of these different entities together, because I believe JK Clubhouse believes that, you know, there's strength in unity, there's strength in numbers. You know, it's like I was saying a couple of days ago, you know, it's like a big orchestra. You know, in an orchestra, you got different musicians playing different notes on different instruments, but they make music together. And JK Clubhouse wants to just be a part of that great big platform of trying to fight off this epidemic. And because I believe it's possible. I believe we can beat this thing through numbers, through unity, you know, through the fact that, like, you might offer this in one aspect and I can offer something in another aspect, but together we can offer multiple things in the same aspects. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just being able to be a part of a bigger picture that fights this epidemic that we deal with.
Yeah. And I think that's so important because there's a lot of ways to combat addiction. There's a lot of ways. There's having activities for people who are in recovery already. There's, you know, prevention programs. There's a whole variety of things. And everybody can do their little niche, but when we do get together as a whole, like you said about the orchestra, beautiful music happens.
Right, exactly. You know, it's like even parents who are not aware of what addiction is, you know, being able to educate them to the different signs to look out for when your children are doing things that you don't understand. You know, we want to be able to bring organizations together, so if we don't have the information, we can lead you to somebody that has that information that can educate you on, well, people look out for this and look out for that, you know, and just being a resource, you know, just to be able to, if we ain't got it, we can point you in the right direction, and just teaming up with those different directions so we all going down the same street. Mm-hmm. Yes.
And when I first got involved with JK's Clubhouse, and I met some of the other people that are involved, and I'm like, what? I was so excited because there's something about people in long-term recovery. There's just like a special bond, you know? And when I saw some of the familiar faces that I saw, and I'll give a shout out to Nancy and Diane because I love them, right? I was like, okay, this is awesome, you know, because we can tap into their strength. Yeah.
And you know, and it's like you said, a lot of these people with long-term recovery, I've been knowing them for years, you know, and it's like being able to come together collectively with them, as well as other people that I know in the fellowship, and just being able to come together so that we don't just, because we're doing fine, you know, we're getting heavy, you know, we're eating good, we're laughing, we're having fun, but our fifth tradition says that our primary purpose must come first, and primary means something that comes first, and our first responsibility is to carry the message and help someone who's still suffering. And as long as we keep that focus, I believe we can fight this epidemic. I believe we can beat it. Yeah.
And I think that that's a huge hope shot, especially for families that are struggling with a loved one's addiction, just to know that, first of all, recovery is possible, and never lose hope. Sometimes it might not happen the first time or the second time. Sometimes it does happen on the very first time, though, you know, but never lose hope, because there's things that are just around the corner that could be miracles.
And that's true, because recovery is not a crap shot. You know, it ain't like you roll the dice. You might stay clean, you might not stay clean. Recovery is possible. It becomes a way of life. And once you get in here, you know, you roll your sleeves up and you're like, well, what can I do to help someone else? Because like I said, you know, the greatest gift is being able to help somebody, you know, because when you help somebody, you help yourself. It's like, I always use this scenario. If you're standing in front of me and I'm standing behind you and I'm pushing you forward, you're moving and me too. So there's that unity, there's that bond, the two people moving in the right direction.
I love that. That's good stuff.
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, everybody, we'll be right back.
Yes.
If you want to keep using heroin, that's your business. If you want to stop using heroin, that's our business. Heroin Anonymous, Western New York. For more information, please visit our website at www.heroinanonymous585.org or call our 24-hour hotline to speak to a sober heroin addict at 585-348-8129.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this week, Rocn Recovery, and thank you so much, Tony, for being on the show.
And thank you for having me, Carol. I really appreciate it.
Love everything you're doing over there at JK's Clubhouse. For anybody out there that wants to check it out, again, it's at 546 West Main Street, and we'll put up some information about it after the show. Have a good week.
Bye-bye.